2 days free from work on a weekday. And what do? Yes, I go to Belgium to buy a Saab because I got a serious issue. I got a serious Saab flu, a Saab virus, and it's kind of strange, but I think I love it. I can never get over this situation. Hey, it's almost weekend and it's Marcus back with another Saab video. And yes, you knew it. We test drove Saab 9.5 new generation and we did a window shopping last week. And now we've done the obvious. We bought a 9.5 new generation in Belgium, a diesel. Yeah, because if you want to find a sort of rust-free car, you cannot buy one in Sweden because we have too much salt on the roads. And then I spotted this nice car. And why not? So I made a flight reservation from Linköping. It's only 1 hour from Toronto, actually. And it's KLM to Schiphol. And Schiphol Airport is not so far from Antwerpen. So it's kind of simple to take the flight down and then only take the train for 1 hour. Yes, I also made the reservations to Paris because then it was half the price via Air France. And I got lost in Schiphol. Yes, and took the train that also goes to Paris with the TiD4. So super simple, 1.5 hour flight, 1 hour on the train, and then you are in Antwerpen. Yeah, it was a great trip. It only took like 3 hours in the morning and everything was working perfect. And then I got Moroccan breakfast. Oh yeah. And then I bought the Saab 9.5 new generation. Yes, I know this is kind of crazy. I know the car was kind of cheap, of course, but many cars are very cheap and yeah, Saabs are not so expensive, and also it has some interesting options. It has some damage to it, but it's not so bad actually, but I will take care of that. But that's the least of our problems actually. And you can see the light bar is working, the third brake light is working. This is pretty rare, right? I can also mention that the heated seats are working, also pretty rare, right? And I bought it. And we were going to pick out the summer rims, and it was on Saab Supply in Antwerpen. I never been here before, but it was pretty cool to see so many nice Saabs. And this was the cleanest place in all of Antwerpen, actually. The garage is super clean, and I favorited this spot because if I'm in the area and I need a Saab garage, I definitely know where to go. Absolutely. And you know, buying a car is always lots and lots of fun. Here you can see the cockpit picture, pretty cool. And here you have the basic configuration via esaabparts on the VIN number. And yeah, it has some cool equipment. And if you look into the Saab 9.5 production report, all the links are listed in the video details, of course. You can see jet black metallic are 411 cars, and there were 647 cars delivered to Belgium. That's more than Germany and the Netherlands, so pretty cool. Also, you can see the engine configuration, 1,600 cars, and you can see the seats, and it's C61, so it's only been produced 52 times on the Vector. Pretty cool, ventilated seats in the Saab 9.5 TiD4. It has some interesting equipment, but I think I would return to it. However, returning back the same evening via Germany, the car failed. Miserable. The car broke down, it lost power, and luckily it was just by an exit to the Autobahn. And I stopped the car, and there was smoke everywhere. There was a small fire in the engine bay, and luckily this was a Belgian car, and Belgian and French cars have a fire extinguisher. So I managed to put out the fire, and I was sure it was going to burned down, but so I emptied out everything I could from the car, but the car was saved, at least. That's something. And I got in contact with ADAC, and they sent me a tow truck, and the car was towed to an Opel garage not so far from here. And then I had to, next morning go to the garage, and they said, "Oh, it's a Saab, we don't do Saabs, we are Opel." Yeah, I know, but still, but they were going to look at the car, but 2 days later they called and said they done nothing because it's a Saab. So kind of sad, but still we're happy that it was able to stay there for a couple of days. And now we have arranged transport up to Saab in Kiel and see if they manage to rescue the car. Otherwise, maybe we have to take it home to Sweden. We have still new engines here, and perhaps we have to replace the engine, of course, and God knows how many parts. But this car will be saved no matter what, because it's a great, fantastic car. And I was lucky, the day after I found a train connection back home, and I was home the same evening after 14 hours by train, so I can go up to work on the Friday morning. This is really crazy trip actually, but still, after reflecting about the trip and the Saab virus, I'm still happy I bought the car. That's kind of crazy, right? It's a wonderful car. It has huge potential. It was only missing the panoramic roof, but I don't care. This car has so many nice things and would be a great car to take to trips to Europe and North Cape or whatever. If you go many long distances, a diesel is still superior, actually. So I know we do a lot of kilometers every summer and winter for some sake. So we really need a diesel car. So now let's hope the car can be fixed, and I will update with another video. We see how long that takes. Could take some while, but there will be a video update of the car sometime in the future. I think that was it from me. And until the next week, maybe if I find a Saab video, take care and see you later. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.